Welcome to this TNR training video on trap types. I'm your host, Athena. This video is part of a series designed for new TNR volunteers with Campus Cats of Athens, Georgia. If you're not with Campus Cats, I hope this video is helpful to you as well, but specific references might not apply to your situation. Let's start off with a question to see what you remember from the in-person training session with Kelly. What's the best type of trap to catch the cat that just won't go into any other trap? Is it A, the standard trap, B, the drop trap, C, a kitten trap, or D, a raccoon trap? Now I recommend you pause the video, think about your answer, and come back when you're ready to see what it is. B is correct. The drop trap is best for those holdouts that won't go into your standard trap. We'll talk about why in a few minutes. First, let's discuss why it's important to know your trap types. Take a couple of minutes now to think about why knowing the different trap types is important for the trapping project. Knowing some basic information about trap types allows you to see the pros and cons of each, which in turn allows you to make decisions about the best trap for your situation. First, we'll talk about standard traps because these are the most common. What did you learn from the training session with Kelly about the basic trap? What does it look like? What are its features? How does it work? Spend a minute or two thinking about this. A standard trap is made of metal and is about 32 inches by 10 inches by 13 inches. These traps can have one door or two, depending on the manufacturer. One-door traps seem to be the easiest to get at your local farm stores. The biggest benefit with this type of trap is that you don't have to worry about the cat escaping out the back door because there is no back door. On the other hand, it's hard to reach the back of these traps, especially if you're short like me, which makes placing the bait and cleaning more difficult. With the two-door traps, there's a door that slides up at the end opposite to the cat entrance that allows you to open and close it from that side as well as the front. This means that it's much easier to access the inside to clean and place bait. However, cats can escape if the back door isn't latched or if the latch comes loose. This happens to most people at least once and is really not an enjoyable situation. So, should you go with a one-door or a two-door trap? It really comes down to your own preference and the availability of the two trap types, because they're equally effective at trapping cats. Next, let's look at the kitten trap. If you've never seen a kitten trap, think for a minute about how it might be different from a standard trap. What might be the costs and benefits of using this type of trap? Kitten traps are basically smaller versions of the standard trap and are usually 9 inches by 9 inches by 24 inches. They take up much less space than the standard trap and are usually used when kittens are the only cats you need to trap. Adults are much less likely to go inside because it's smaller and they don't like the tight fit. Now let's look at the drop trap. If you've never seen a drop trap, think for a minute about how it might be different from a standard trap. What might be the costs and benefits of using this type of trap? Drop traps are usually made of wood and netting. These are used for the holdouts, the cats that just won't go inside a standard trap. Drop traps are much more open and therefore not as intimidating, so you're more likely to catch those difficult cats with them. The way it works is simple. Prop the trap, hide, wait until the cat you want to catch is completely under the box, then yank the string to pull the prop. The drop trap can be tricky because you have to yank the string hard and fast to get the trap down before the cat bolts out. But it's usually this trap that finally gets you that one last cat. Now let's check what you've learned. Which statement is true? A. Drop traps are ideal for kittens. B. A standard trap is best for hard-to-trap cats. C. The two-door standard trap minimizes escapes. Or D. Kitten traps minimize adult captures. I recommend you pause the video, think about your answer, and come back when you're ready to move on. D is correct. Use the kitten trap when you only want to trap kittens because adults don't like the small size and aren't likely to go inside. This concludes our video on trap types. I hope it was helpful. Thanks to Kelly for the use of some of her photos here, and thanks for watching, and best of luck with your trapping project.